everyone. My name is Precious Akintulubo. I'm a graduate of Nigerian University. I studied social studies education from the Department of Art and Social Sciences Education. So literally, I'm a multimedia journalist and also a personnel. I'm also a programs manager and I'm a founder. I founded Digital Amazonite. And we have branches across different institutions in Nigeria where we upskill female business entrepreneurs with the right digital skills. Aside that, I'm also a media practitioner, like I mentioned. I founded the Area TV where we create documentaries and all. So literally, I'll call myself a transformative leader as well. Thank you. Okay, so I actually ventured into all this, let me say, okay, half of all this before gaining admission in OU. I came into OU through direct entry. So, but then, I would say it all started from when I was even in my polytechnic days. I trained myself to start getting involved in things and how to manage affairs. So I was able to now manage all is that, since I'm able to train myself from the beginning, so it was very easy to even take more, should I say more loads, to take more affairs, and I was able to manage it. But then it's all determined by your discipline, know when to study and know when to handle affairs. And I do not believe in just going to school to study alone, but I believe in having impact in all dimensions. The secret behind my ace, like I mentioned, is just discipline. And from the moment they start teaching you all those courses, don't just get to and drop it off. Understand it. And we all have different patterns of reading. When you know how you actually study, it helps. Some people are actually slow learners. For slow learners, it's better you start studying from the one. What I really do for myself, I study from the one. So, when I come to class, people will be like, oh, this one is not reading. Meanwhile, I've read, you get, I would have even read overnight too. So it's just, I was able to discover what works for me, and that's it. That was the point. And, it was due to different affairs. So what I did at that point was I had to just, delegate. I did not drop anything. No. I delegate affairs immediately. So that was when I now started building organizational structures. So currently, just like this time as like now, I appointed a president to lead different institutions. Now, that's why we're even able to spread to other organizations as well. For my media platform, I actually stopped it. Yeah, like I put a break on it, although it was not really moving well based on what I wanted. So I had to just put a note on it so that when we rebrand, it's going to be different. So all I did was just delegate affairs and chill so I can focus on my studies. Since things are solved, it's better to just handle things with care. No. The only time I actually rejected a job was I traveled. But because of school, I remember the time, yes, just there was a time that I was having exam on one day and I had a job on Sunday, right? I'm having two exams on following Monday and I had red carpet job on Sunday. I did, and I still had A in both courses. So. Yes, I was. Before I actually get admission to OLBC, I was in one, but then we cancelled last year. Nah, I would actually say it was the time we cancelled things that I first bagged the first class. I said my GP got to that first class level. It is overworth it because there's this prestige that comes with bagging subjectively. That's what I would really say. There's a prestige that I'm not to now talk of. I involved in different affairs. People don't even know I'm a student. That's just the thing. Most people do not know. So they were so surprised to see that, you're graduating, this and that, blah, blah, blah. So it actually gives you this kind of prestige and a better recognition out there. Yeah, it's actually a joy. I mean, we were like, is this sister school? I would say sister school because how will our parents invest in us from childhood, paying school fees, lesson, private lesson teachers, and we now see that okay, one person gets a good mark, always not get good mark. Oh. Don't let me use the word that will come back everybody. So yeah, it's actually joy and fulfillment. Yes. All right. So when some of my, should I say, scores, when they actually post the achievements, there was a lady that gave a comment and she was like, "Oh, she's studying this course." And anytime she tell a family member that, "Oh, this is what I'm studying," so what they will tell her is like, this particular course, what do you use it to do, blah blah blah. But so she said that I've actually given her that urge that, oh, this course is not ordinary something, it's something you can use out there. And I always teach them one thing: it's not by what you study, but it's by what you're able to learn from it and how you're able to use it. So yes, it does. All right. So, like I mentioned, I studied education, and in one of our courses, psychology. All I've been saying so far, I've been working around that. If you actually have this goal, please pursue it. It's not a matter of how Nigeria is. It's a matter of you get. Number one, the moment you are going towards this, you have a kind of different preparation, different from other people. So it is the same energy that you take out there, especially when you get international opportunities. You get. So just take it, and please don't feel down in case if you're unable to attain the first class goal, because it's actually, I'll call it grace too. Being here, it's actually grace. You get. So don't feel down. If it doesn't work, that does not mean that your preparation is not worth it. In fact, I would say you are the best. You've tried your best and it does not work out. But in your preparations, make sure you do not bring it down. Just keep it. Please don't stop. Stop it down. I'm not very honest. Most of the works in Nigeria today, it is not what you study that you are going to do at the end, that you get to pursue as your career. That's just it. So I don't want to cite some examples, but to be honest, we have lawyers that are actually practicing another skill entirely. So, but whichever course you are still going to take, just make sure it's not an ordinary course. Make sure it's a course that you can defend that in the future. You get, not that, okay, for instance, now you want to study medicine and they are giving chemistry, and from day one you use chemistry, but you prefer physics. You get, even though you can't actually handle the whole pressure that comes with it later on, you can just wait till you get a course closed. I think we have pharmacy, nursing, you get, but make sure it's something that you can actually defend and you'll be proud of. And then, for instance, I wanted mass comm, I was giving social studies education. So what I did then was, in the world of journalism, it's not compulsory you study journalism before you actually get there. You get. So what I just did is that, okay, this is not new to me. I just checked through the course. I'm like, oh, this part is good for journalism. Now this part is good for journalism. And God so good. Social studies is a very, very wide course. We have science in social studies. We study science. We studied space. What's it that we don't study social studies? We study law. Studied a lot of courses in social studies, even discriminology, different things. So it's up to you to decide what works best for you. Of course, NYC, and to start within my career, yes. And very soon I'll be breaking into the entrepreneurship space. But I want to have an experience in the corporate world first. And as it is, my master's is coming. I'm even planning on going for MBA too. Expect a new me is, like I mentioned, I'm going to the corporate world. So even in the corporate world, I would make sure I always shine. That's it. So if it is corporate work, if it is entrepreneurship, if it is lecturing, whichever one it is, just expect that my light will not dim. I'll always shine there. That's it. For those that want to be the best, is just become the best version of yourself. Don't be like me, because at times it got to a point that I was totally stressed. But if you want to be like me, just pick a good part of mine, and that's the part of discipline and knowing what you want for yourself. You get, and at a point when you have the friend trauma going on with you, just try to handle things with care. Because I mentioned that when I had that relationship issues, people were expecting that, oh, she's going to drop. But I did not, even though I had some emotional issues, but I just had to handle things with care. So, meaning, in health situations, okay, for instance, now those that have big companies, a time will come whereby they will have issue, but it will not reflect on their work. So that is how you should train yourself. Life happens, but you should be able to control yourself and not do things with care, and you'll be fine. Alright, so in this Nigeria we have today, my love, just take $1 million. You can use that
I said $1 million
$1 million.
naira.
Eh?
You too like money.
$1 million, $1 million naira. Okay. No, it's first class, $1 million naira. Okay.
$1 million.
$1 million. Come on now. Pick your $1 million. Error yourself again, go to school again. I'll buy first class.